Hey, welcome everyone. So you're here to do the smoky eye classic look. It is a brown infused with a black eyeshadow. Now the first thing you're going to need is a gel liner, or any liner will do that's pretty malleable. And you're going to need a, what you call these? I can't think at the moment. Primer, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna use the primer. So the primer is going to go on your lid, and you're also going to use a fluffy brush. Now if you have hooded eyes like me, you want to make sure to have plenty of fluffy brushes and this small little detail-ish brush. You're also going to need some, well, this is a mirror for me, eyeshadow. A brown one would do. This is from the Tarte palette, and you're going to need a black eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Back to Brazil, the matte black in there. So you could use any of them, any brown and any black will work. So let's get started. So you're going to grab some of that gel liner, and you're going to place it on your eye. Now it doesn't have to be neat, you know, I'm over here being neat freak and trying to make it look like a cut crease, but you don't have to be absolutely neat. You don't have to do this step. You could also just use regular eyeshadow and build up the intensity, but I'm going to use this black gel liner to build up the intensity way quicker. It's gonna make it pitch black a lot sooner and look a lot smoother. If you just want to use eyeshadow, you can do the same, but just use with eyeshadow. And you gradually have to build that color up, but this way it's already there. So you're just going to place it on top of your lid just like so. And remember, if you have hooded eyes like me and small, you want to go over just a little bit. Next, we are going to dig into that palette and grab that matte black, and we're just going to stamp that over the gel liner that we did. Now this is going to help it set in and stay on there. You know, help it from like just becoming creasy and nasty. So you're going to apply that on the top. Remember, you don't have to use the black gel liner. You could just use eyeshadow, but it takes way longer to build up the color. So while you're applying this, you want to try to blend it out, just to try to smoke out the look just a bit. So press, 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 and blend. Blend upwards. Make sure to get the inner corners and get the outer corners. Tap a little more, and then just keep on blending. This does take a while, you know, it's very tedious, very repetitive, but I guarantee you it's gonna look good afterwards. Quick note on this smoky classic look, make sure to go over that black gel liner you did originally and to blend it outwards just a bit. You want to try to cover that black line up to try to make it look seamless. Also, practice makes perfect, remember that, and if it doesn't look good on you, try and try again, because not one look fits everyone else. You might have to tweak it in order to get it right. Don't forget, when blending, it is always a back and forth and circular motion, and take your time while you're doing it. So get those inner corners and pulling it outward, smoking it upwards. Make sure to have a fluffy brush when you're doing this. Next, you're going to want to grab a small detail brush, well, kind of detail-ish, and you're going to grab that brown eyeshadow. Just a darker eyeshadow would do, and you're going to slowly place it on top of the black. right where you smoked it out is where you're going to start stamping it. and slowly blending it out. And if you need more color, just go back and add more color, but slowly blending it out. Don't forget to get your inner corner of your eyes and then pull it upwards, back and forth, just a little bit more, right in the outer corners, back into the inner, and you're going to pull that back and forth once again. This is going to soften that top of that black out, make it look a lot smokier. It's going to make a smooth transition. You want to make sure to blend the black and brown in between the colors while you're pulling it upwards. Also, be very careful and light-handed when you reach a little higher. So when you're blending in between the black and the brown, you could be a little bit more rough, but when it comes to the top, make sure to have a light hand. Next, you're going to grab this fluffy brush, any fluffy brush would do, and you're going to blend the top of the brown back and forth, just like so. You want to try to get a smoky, you know, what do you call that, like gradual effect. You want it to transition into different colors, kinda. So you want to keep blending it upwards, trying to smoke that black and that brown out. It's gonna become kind of like one color, but not really. You're still gonna be able to see that brown. And you're going to reach into this palette and grab any, you know, beige or vanilla looking color, anything that's really light, and you're going to put it on top of that brown. Now that's going to soften that brown up, and you're going to apply it up in the eyebrow area, the highlight area, and you're going to blend back and forth. Make sure to get the edges too, and if you have too much product, just dab it just like I did. Just hit your brush. If you put too much product all at once, it's just gonna look all murky and nasty, so make sure to put a little bit at a time. Get those front corners just like before. I do apologize about the light flickering. And you're just going to blend that out. Blend the top and carefully blend it with that brown together. Fluffy brush. Now you're going to blend all the colors together here. Well, the top colors. So blend that brown with that white and the black together. You're gonna pull this brown eyeshadow with the black upwards. You're going to smoke it out. I'm going to grab more black eyeshadow and just dab it on there and then blend it back and forth. Now this is going to give more of an intense look because I want to achieve a really intense smoky, you know, eye. If you don't want it that intense, then skip this step and do not add more black. But if you want a more intense look, then just make sure to add more pigment and just blend it out. When you're blending out, blend that out upwards. It's going to make, you know, the brown eyeshadow look a little darker, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that. So you're going to grab that fluffy brush once again and blend it up. Blend it with the brown, infuse them together. You want to have a light hand when it comes to this one. We don't want the black to become too overpowering on the top. Let me zoom in for you guys, and as you can see, it looks a little bit different. Next, we're going to grab some black eyeshadow and we're going to apply it to underneath, just like so. Remember that blending is a back and forth motion. And if you need more color, just go back and put some more color in. Back and forth motion, pat to add more color. The key to a smoky eye is blending that eyeshadow out. Remember, you don't want to look like someone hit you in the face. That's not what we're trying to do here. So if you want to achieve this grungy, smoky eye, then keep on watching. We're almost done. Make sure to get the inner corners. Last but not least, the eyeliner. Now this is by Physicians Formula. You can use any eyeliner. I love this one. I love the tip on this. So bear with me, guys. It's very hard doing my eyeliner with one hand, you know. I'm normally a blind person in front of a mirror. I do apologize for lights flickering once again here. Or just the darkening. You're going to grab your liner and you can start from the front, whichever one makes you comfortable, and then pull it towards the back. So pulling towards the back. And you're going to make a wing. You're going to pull that out. You're going to kind of make a triangle at the end. You're going to connect it together. Once you got your top liner done, you want to add some liner to the bottom. Now, gel liner does work better for this, but I don't know why I didn't think of it at the moment, so I just used my liquid liner, but gel liner works better. So you're going to apply that to your lower lash line and connect it to the top. And when you get towards the front, you want to make a very thin line there. And if you have gel liner, you can put that just like so, and then you're going to blend that with some black eyeshadow. So blending with some black eyeshadow, you're going to add a little bit more eyeshadow, just tiny bit, and then you're going to fuse it together and blend it with that black liner. This is going to make your eyeshadow just look more intense. And if you mess up in any way, you think the line is a little bit too thick, you can go back and fix it with a makeup wipe and then blend it out again. Alright guys, so we're pretty much done. I'm going to put my eyelashes on and I'm going to use some glue by Kiss and I'm going to show you guys the final product, so stay tuned and keep watching. I'll be right back. So guys, this is the final product for that smoky eyeshadow look. Now if you want to do this look, feel free to comment down below if you tried it out and how it came out. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.